Let me ask you something. Have you ever sat in a meeting, nodded along like everyone else, and secretly wondered, am I actually contributing anything here? Yeah, most people have. The funny part? The people who seem the smartest in the room usually aren't talking the most. They're doing something much simpler. They ask one really good question, not 10 questions, not a speech, just one smart question per meeting, and that tiny habit can completely change how people see you at work. Today I'm going to show you a simple 3-step framework that makes you look more thoughtful, more engaged, and more valuable in almost any meeting, even if you're the quietest person in the room. And the best part? You can start doing this in your very next meeting. Most people think getting better at their job means working longer hours, learning complicated skills, or constantly proving themselves. But here's the reality. A lot of career growth actually comes from how you think in conversations, not how many hours you grind. Think about it. When someone asks a question that makes the whole room pause and think, suddenly everyone pays attention to them. That's not magic, that's a skill. And it's surprisingly simple once you know what to look for. So let's break it down. Here are 3 types of smart questions that instantly make you stand out in meetings. The first type is the clarity question. Most meetings move fast. People throw ideas around and half the room is pretending they fully understand. This is where you ask something like, just to clarify, what would success look like for this project? Simple question. But suddenly everyone realizes they didn't actually define success yet. You didn't interrupt the meeting, you improved it. The second type is the impact question. This shows you're thinking beyond the task. For example, how will this decision affect the other teams involved? Now you're not just thinking about your work, you're thinking about the bigger picture. Managers notice that. The third type is the next step question. Meetings often end with confusion, so you ask, what should be the next action after this meeting? Boom. Now the conversation moves from talking to doing. And guess who looks organized and proactive? You. So the next time you're in a meeting, don't worry about sounding brilliant. Just aim for one thoughtful question. One question that adds clarity, one question that considers impact, or one question that pushes things forward. Do that consistently, and people will start seeing you differently, not as someone who just attends meetings, but as someone who improves them